Hey everybody, Jason Moran here with Cardium. Got another great question that came through, and that was about sodium intake. Now, sodium, it's the thing that we all crave. Even for those of us who have a sweet tooth like me, just those salty French fries or potato chips or even what's in most of our food, we don't even realize how much sodium we're getting in a day. Now, the American Heart Association recommends that the average healthy American gets 3,500 milligrams of sodium. Unfortunately, studies show though that most of the American diet's getting 6,000 milligrams of sodium or more. Now, if you're somebody who has, say, congestive heart failure or hypertension or is on some low sodium diet for some other reason, the American Heart Association recommends that you actually get 2,300 milligrams of sodium and prefers that you actually stay below 1,500 milligrams of sodium. Now, 1,500 might sound like a lot, but when you really look into what is in the food that you're eating, you'll find that you're exceeding 1,500 milligrams easily, okay? Now, down below in the comments, I've added a link on there that has a full chart of sodium intake in all the different kinds of foods that you're eating. But a couple of things I want to talk with you about are the different types of salts. Now, some folks believe that because you take a different kind of salt, that it's better for you or that it has less sodium in it. Take, for instance, sea salt. Sea salt has a heavier texture. It has a stronger flavor of that salty taste that we like so much than, say, table salt has. However, whether it's sea salt or table salt, it has the exact same amount of sodium in it, okay? One thing you may want to start looking into are salt alternatives. Salt alternatives like Mrs. Dash or no salt. These are very low sodium or no sodium salt alternatives. Then, of course, there's also herbs and spices, vinegars, citrus, oils. If you're able to have these things in your diet, they're going to give you a lot of great enhanced flavor beyond what you may be doing in your recipes currently. But again, no sodium in those alternatives, okay? One of the things I like to tell all of my people is if it grew, walked, or swam, then go ahead and eat it. But if man had to touch it, say converting wheat into bread, then just leave it alone. I just wanted to add in this little clip on here off of the website. And this is the sodium intake in some of the foods that you're eating. Take a look right here at this roasted ham. This is your canned ham. Look at that, 1,500 milligrams of sodium all on its own. That's your full day's intake in one serving, that little 3.5 ounces, okay? But if you look at your other meats here, chicken, egg, dried beans, halibut, these things are doing okay on sodium. Even your pork and going down even into your steaks, your spare ribs, these things are doing all right. Cheeses, not so good. Take a look at this. Cottage cheese, 918 milligrams of sodium, okay? Now, cottage cheese, this is the low fat. We usually think of cottage cheese as being good for us, but 918 milligrams of sodium just in 1 cup of cottage cheese, all right? If we go a little bit further down here, something that's pretty striking, look at this. A tomato is 11 milligrams of sodium. Canned tomato juice, on the other hand, 660. That little can of V8, 660, that's a third or more of your daily sodium allowable right there on its own. Vegetables, all of them looking great for you. All right, we can do well with those. Here we go, canned things again. Canned soup, 600 to 1,300 milligrams of sodium. Canned or frozen main dishes, all those little Hungry Man dishes or lean cuisines or things that they like to tell you that are healthy for you, all that up to 2,500 milligrams. That's in just 8 ounces. That is just a simple meal, one meal for the day, and you've already exceeded your sodium intake. Okay, I hope that helps. All right, now I hope you found that helpful. Go ahead and check us out on cardiumrpm.com. Give us a like down below, and in the meantime, y'all take care of each other.